I don't think people think about what happens to the trees. One day I was driving along the freeway and saw a Caltrans crew cutting down some eucalyptus trees, and I just wondered what they were going to end up becoming.
This whole hillside for a mile has been decimated.
If you don't go to the landfill and see the massive pile of trees that's just piled up in a heap waiting to get chipped up or burned or whatever the fate's going to be.
Ultimately, our desire is to intercept and see if we can intervene and make another life for these trees.
Hi, I'm Dan.
And I'm Jess.
And we're San Diego Urban Timber. We divert materials from the landfill and use them for a greater good. There's definitely obstacles in urban trees. There's a lot of mysteries, and I've heard stories of bikes being swallowed by trees. I've found blue gum eucalyptus just riddled with BBs from kids that tell the story of living in an urban environment. Every imperfection presents a different set of challenges, especially with the wood that we use, where it's one of a kind. And if we run into an issue with a project, it's not like we can just go buy another piece off the shelf. You could replace the wood, but it would take you 6 months to 2 years to be able to get it milled and dried again.
We find the funk within the dynamic and kind of build it up and work with the imperfections in order to highlight them and bring out their natural beauty.
It's an artistic choice in how you respond to those imperfections. We use all kinds of different resin filling techniques. We actually use bark from the tree sometimes to fill in natural voids and then resin over the top of that. It's really awesome to have the story of utilizing a tree that was born in San Diego, that grew in San Diego, that then ultimately got cut in San Diego, and then be able to supply a local customer with a piece of their city.
What our customers gain from our work actually is pride in a legacy, pride in a consciousness shift, and then kind of sensorially being pleased on so many levels.
In the age of IKEA furniture and throwaway furniture, it's really nice to be able to provide somebody with something that's going to last.
We view it kind of as this experiential awareness of being human beings, making art, making money, being a part of the business world, and then also being part of a community environment, and then being part of a city. We have the opportunity to be a change catalyst for how cities interact with their urban trees.